Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing Millet Masala Dosa recipe, ideal as a healthy meal any time of the day for the whole family. So let's get started with the recipe. I'm adding in 1 cup of sama rice. Sama rice is also known as little millet. Sama rice or chama rice is a highly nutritious millet and it is completely gluten-free. Add in 1/4 cup urad dal, 1 teaspoon methi seeds, also known as fenugreek seeds. Add in some water. Wash and rinse the millets and dal a couple of times or until the water runs clear. Once rinsed, add in some more water and allow it to soak for at least 6 hours. Soaking for a longer period will help to release the phytic acid content in the millet, which will help in better nutrient absorption and also in easy digestion. So try to soak millets a little longer than you would normally soak rice. At least 6 hours of soaking is ideal. Also note that millets, when locally sourced, may contain sand, dirt or dust particles. So always rinse it thoroughly. So I'm going to soak it for about 7 to 8 hours. After about 7 to 8 hours, the millet and dal are nicely soaked. I'm going to rinse it once more and then add it into my blender jar. I'm adding the soaked ingredients into the blender jar. Add in 3/4 cup water. Pink Himalayan salt as needed. Add in 2 tablespoons little millet flakes. Millet flakes are also known as millet poha. So this is little millet poha or flattened little millet. And now I'm going to blend this until everything is nicely mixed and blended and it becomes a dosha batter consistency. Pour the blended little millet batter into a bowl or a container, and with my hand I'm mixing the batter. I'm squishing and mixing the batter like this for about 15 to 20 times. This is highly important as it will help in easy fermentation of the batter. So try not to skip this. Once nicely mixed with hand, cover it with the lid and allow it to ferment overnight or for about 8 to 12 hours. Note that I'm not using a tight lid. We need wild airborne yeast to help with the fermentation process. So do not use a tight lid. The next day morning, the batter has risen well and is nicely fermented. You can see how perfectly the batter has fermented. It is airy and perfectly fermented. The best thing about this batter is that it will stay good in the refrigerator for about 3 to 4 days. And now this millet dosha batter is ready. To make fresh matar masala for the masala dosa, into a heavy bottomed kadai, I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of wood pressed coconut oil. Instead of wood pressed coconut oil, you can use any locally sourced wood pressed oils of your choice. Once the oil is heated, I'm adding in 1/2 teaspoon saunf, also known as perum jeeragam in Malayalam. And once it splutters, I'm adding in 1 onion finely chopped, 1/4 inch ginger and 4 garlic cloves finely chopped. Give it a good stir and allow the onions to saute till it turns transparent or light pink in color. Once the onion is transparent, I'm adding in 1 teaspoon Kashmiri chili powder. If you're making this for children, adjust Kashmiri chili powder to suit their taste. 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 3/4 teaspoon coriander powder, 1/2 teaspoon garam masala. Give it a good stir and allow the spices to roast on low flame for about 20 to 30 seconds so that the raw flavor of the spices are diminished. Into this, I'm adding in 1 tomato lightly crushed, a couple of splashes of water. Give it a good stir and allow the tomatoes to get cooked and soften. I'm using 1 cup of fresh green peas, also known as matar. I have also lightly sprouted the fresh green peas. 20 to 30 seconds later, open the lid, give it a good stir. Add in the lightly sprouted fresh green peas. Pink Himalayan salt as needed. Add in 2 to 3 tablespoons water. Give it a good mix and allow the green peas to get cooked. Open the lid, give it a good stir. At this stage, the green peas are thoroughly cooked. With a potato masher, I am lightly mashing the green peas. Once lightly mashed, give it a good stir. At this stage, you can check salt. If you feel you need more salt, you can add in. Lastly, I am sprinkling in some finely chopped coriander leaves, give it a stir and turn off the flame. This green peas masala, once it has cooled down, can be stored in the refrigerator in an airtight glass container and it will stay good for 2 to 3 days. This way, it's an ideal way to meal prep. I'm going to allow the masala mix to cool down. I'm heating my cast iron tawa and I'm lightly greasing it with wood pressed gingerly oil, also known as sesame oil. Once the tawa is heated, reduce the flame to the lowest. Pour in 1 ladleful of the millet dosa batter and lightly spread it out as thinly as possible. Drizzle in 8 to desi ghee, or if you're a vegan, you can use any wood pressed oil of your choice. Place 2 to 3 tablespoons of the matar filling and lightly spread it out. And once the dosa is nice and crisp, fold the dosa over. Serve the masala dosa onto a plate. Enjoy the dosa with coconut chutney or any chutney of your choice. So guys, do try this matar masala dosa and let me know how it turned out. Thank you for watching and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.